Let's hit it.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Alzheimer's Speaks Radio. I'm your host, Lori LeBay, and I'm so excited that you're joining us today. We are going to have a fascinating conversation, as usual, as we learn from people all around the world at all ages and stages of life. Stay tuned as we shift our dementia care from crisis to comfort.
Here we go. What you think about, you will bring about.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Alzheimer's Speaks Radio. I'm so glad you've joined us today for the holiday season. If you enjoyed our opening music, it's called Clarion Call by the Mark Arneson Band, featuring Maya Dore, and you can download that on any of your favorite music apps. For those of you that are new to our show, we are about sound information, not just sound bites. We like to have real conversations with all kinds of people from all around the world. And today we're going to have a really, really fun conversation. And actually, we're going to have a show by a fabulous entertainer. So before I introduce him to you, I do want to give a couple of shout outs. Memory cafes that I work with. One is Artist Senior Living in Woodbury, Minnesota, called the Artist Way Memory Cafe. And we do those once a month on the third Wednesday of each month at 1 o'clock Central Time. That's 2 o'clock Eastern Time. And then Arthur's Senior Living also does a memory cafe, and we do those twice a month on the second and the fourth Wednesday. All of these cafes that I do are virtual now, and so just reach out to me and I'll get you the information because anybody can attend. I also want to highlight Coral Health because they have two apps that they are letting people download free. One is called Music First. The other is Coral Faith. And that is good through COVID. And you can go to Coral, CORO health.com for more information. And of course, don't forget to check out the Foot Bar Walker. Fantastic opportunity to really help people be more dignified and have less incidents for both the patient and the care partner. Check out the Foot Bar Walker. And last, I want to give a shout out to the Dementia Map, which is a global resource directory we just launched. Go to dementiamap.com or contact me for your free tour. Now let's go ahead and introduce our guest today. Well, I'm so excited to introduce you to our guest today. We have Santa with us, and I actually met Kevin Driscoll through Dementia Map, and you can tell he's quite the character and entertaining. He is a musical ventriloquist, and he entertains people 2 to 102, the young and the young at heart. And I just love that. So we're going to have a short conversation to start, and then we're going to sit back and enjoy Kevin and his friends as they entertain us. And so cheers to the holidays, and cheers to you, Kevin. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. I'm very good. Thank you so much for having me, Lori. It's such an honor to be here. I am so honored by your invitation. Thank you so much for inviting me. And I just want to remind everyone that shows are also on Facebook Live every Wednesday from 10 a.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. They're free. They're for everyone, and they're on Facebook Live. And my goal is to entertain children, but children, again, as you mentioned, ages 2 to 102. And I want to make sure that one of the reasons I'm here is because of this puppet. This puppet was given to me by Santa for my, I think it was either the 4th or 5th birthday. I don't remember exactly. But some of the folks might remember this one. Now, you may not recognize it because all my puppets wear masks as an example. So, but I'll put this down. So, do you remember? No, you're too young.
Charlie.
This is Charlie. Okay, it's my Charlie McCarthy puppet. And he has his mask. There was a monocle but it never had any glass in it. It was always just a monocle, and it's not a professional puppet. It's one of the toys that Santa would get, and you just pull the string in back, and you try not to move your lips when you talk. So if I ask Charlie a question, I say, Charlie, can you say hello?
No, I can't.
Hey, Charlie, just say hi.
No, I can't.
Well, see, when I pull the string, can you say 1, 2, 3?
No.
I'll pull the string 3 times, and you say 1, 2, 3, okay?
Oh, all right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Is that all you can count?
No, I can count higher.
All right, okay, all right. All right. Hi.
So
Hello, how are you doing, Charlie? Thanks for visiting with us today.
I'll put Charlie down, but he's the reason I'm here, and he's the reason I do events at, the reason I used to do events at senior facilities and daycare facilities for children and stuff. Let me shut off that's my original music here that Charlie sang. But I just want to thank you for inviting me, and I also wanted to bring up a quote from someone. It's a quote by Haley Bayan, and she was the email describes it. She was the former Enrichment Life Director for the Atrium at Drum Hill, a benchmark memory care community in North Chelmsford. Claims that Kevin helps those with Alzheimer's and dementia recall cherished memories of watching the likes of Lamb Chop and Edgar Bergen and The Ed Sullivan Show. And this is a quote by Haley. Our residents grew up watching ventriloquists on television, but because of dementia, they may not remember. By helping them recall these cherished memories, we are keeping them connected to an important period in their lives and helping to improve their overall memory, said Bayan. Now she's much smarter than I am, so I would trust her. But I just have so much fun performing again for children ages 2 to 102, and I feel so blessed that I'm able to do this, and it's just awesome. Again, thank you so much for having me on.
Well, ventriloquists, I think they amaze all of us. And one of the things I wanted to ask you about was, recently on Americans Got Talent, there was a little girl by the name of Darcy Lynn, and I believe you know her.
Now, this is going to sound like I'm bragging. It's going to sound like I'm bragging, but that's only because I am bragging. But I happen to know her teacher, and I met her. There's a convention every year, or there used to be a convention for years and years in Cincinnati called the Venthaven Convention, and she performed there. And then I think a year later, whatever, she called me up from the audience, and I was able to perform on stage with her. And in front of 700 ventriloquists, I said, Darcy, you're 12. I'm 112, but when I grow up, I want to be half as good as you. So she's an amazing girl. She has extreme talent and range, and a vocalist and accomplished singer. She can sing opera. She does all of that, and she sings opera with her mouth closed. I mean, a little bit open, obviously. But it was an honor to meet her, and she's done a lot for ventriloquism and for ventriloquists all over, because as you know, a rising tide floats all boats. So the children today are now exposed to this young. She was 12. She's now 14. I think she may even be 15 by now. It's been a while, but because of her, there's been this resurgence in ventriloquism, which has helped me, because then I get to perform and get to do things like this. So I'm just so honored to be here, and I thank you for all you've done. My own mother had dementia, and it wasn't pretty toward the end, but I just appreciate all the resources and everything you're doing, and especially the good work you're doing with Dementia Map and all of that. It's such a great thing that you're doing. So on behalf of adults like me, thank you. Thank you for all you do.
Well, and I appreciate what you do. And I think Haley was very right in terms of the engagement. I mean, I've seen that over and over again. If my mom were still alive, she would love your show that's coming up, and she would be sitting there. I did not realize that you were doing these live ones, so I'm going to get that out to everybody so that they can watch these. I think it's just so important. Now, you mentioned when you got your first puppet. I wanted to ask you, though, as far as Alzheimer's disease and dementia, what do you think it brings to them? I know Haley mentioned kind of connecting them with the past and stuff, but what do you see? I mean, just physically, I would imagine you see body language change as you're performing.
We do, and I'll bring up Charlie, and I won't say his name, and I'll say, anybody remember this? They will shout out his name. They remember. They may not remember what they had for lunch, because as you know, short-term memory is one of the first things to go. But they remember Charlie McCarthy, and they remember other ventriloquists on the Ed Sullivan Show. There was a ventriloquist by the name of Senior Wences. I think he was originally in Australia, and his wife Tally was a very astute businesswoman. So, make a long story short, Senior Wences appeared on the Ed Sullivan Show more than any other performer. Do you know why?
Mm-mm.
It wasn't necessarily because he was the greatest performer. It's just that Tally suggested they move to New York. They got an apartment about a block from the Ed Sullivan Theater. So whenever there was a cancellation, Senior Wences would come in, and he would make his hand talk or make anything. And I can show you that during the show. But I don't duplicate his puppet Johnny, because I don't want to violate copyright laws or anything. But I have my own puppet, and I show children how to actually use their hand to make a puppet, or even to just get a ring with a googly eye. You take a googly eye with a ring, and just to fix it, and then you can have your own puppet. So you can say, and this can be Igor. This is Igor. Are you Igor? Yeah. Igor, how do you spell that? With one eye. Igor, I think you need a puppet. No, I'm a nudist. Okay, all right. So there's so much you can do, and you can make your hands talk, and I have so much fun performing with seniors, and they recognize the puppets, and they'll call out his name, Charlie McCarthy, and they recognize my other puppet, Jerry Mahoney, back here in the corner. There's another little toy that I got later on, and then I eventually got my real professional puppets, and I feel so blessed, and again, thank you so much for having me on. It's such an honor.
Good. So, with the pandemic, now you can't perform live, and you're doing these live shows. What has that meant to you? Has that expanded your reach, do you think?
The short answer, absolutely, yes. I was very fortunate that in the past I was the general manager for an internet company. So I've been accustomed to technology, and I was running the company virtually since 2001. So my employees were throughout the United States. Some of them I'd never met in person, so I was accustomed to doing things virtually. So my point is that I was comfortable with the technology. I mean, we actually had our own technology that did something similar to Zoom, not as good because it was 2001, obviously. But we have the ability now to go anywhere virtually. My first Facebook Live performance I did on April 1st, and prior to that I did a test with it wasn't a test, it was just I was doing free birthday parties. There was a girl in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and I've been to Bridgeport, Connecticut, but to travel from Boston to Bridgeport, Connecticut, that's a bit of a hike. But the point is, the 10-year-old girl in Bridgeport, Connecticut was able to have her grandmother in Haiti join the event. And that is so awesome. I mean, so now anyone, anywhere in the world can do this fun thing called ventriloquism. And I can connect with people. I had an event with, last night. The point is, multiple families. One family was in Segundo, California. Another one was in, I think, Bayonne, New Jersey. And I was able to be the Santa for them. And the grandparents remembered my Charlie McCarthy puppet. So the whole family can get together. So you can bring families together for Zoom sessions with Santa. And they get together. They can open the presents together. They can do all of this stuff. And then I can try to entertain them. And depending on which child is the youngest or the favorite, I can bring up puppets, and depending on what they like or dislike, you can bring up little like Sesame Street. So for example, this is Elmo. Elmo, can you say hi? Who are you? No, we tell them who we are. Who are you? I'm Kevin Driscoll. No, I'm Santa. Yeah, you look like a girl. I'm not a girl. I have a beard. I know you look like an ugly girl. Okay. So if the children like the Muppets, you bring up the Muppets. You bring up the different puppets. You try to focus the show so it aims directly at them, and you focus on them, whatever they like. So if it's an adult, you would focus on Charlie McCarthy or one of the older puppets and some more humor. Everything is always G-rated, though. I really don't do any of the other, not even PG. Just keep it squeaky clean. There's great jokes, you can have with just good, clean humor, And the thing is, anybody from anywhere around the world can join. How great is that? And the technology is just unbelievable, And with Zoom, I can't say the name because it's proprietary, but I was on a Zoom call. The maximum on Zoom is 1,000 people. I was on a Zoom call. It reached the maximum of 1,000 people. And there were other people, and I recognized some of the other people. And I was there with Mrs. Claus, and we were looking at the scrolling through all these people, and we recognized some of the people on the call. It was over 1,000 people, and some people had their significant other or their partner or their wife or something that made it probably maybe 1,500 people, and it was full motion video. It was at least 32 FPS, frames per second. I don't want to get technical, but the ability to have people from around the world join together, and you can see them, and like I can see you now, and you have a nice necklace, the lipstick and everything. I mean, it's just such a great medium. And if you think of what we're doing, you're there and I'm here, and it is totally COVID safe. There's things you have events where you go see Santa at the mall and stuff, but when you go to the mall, you're exposed to all these other people. So, it's safer. It's not safe. It's safer. But this is safe. It's through the technology. And now we have this ability to do it. We have the bandwidth, the technology, and I can reach out to people at their level, wherever they happen to be. I feel so blessed. I am just so blessed.
I want you to mention once again the days and times you're doing Facebook Live again.
Well, for the month of December, it's Santa does them. But then in January, it goes back to the regular this guy called Kevin Driscoll does the shows. And he looks a lot like me, but without the Santa suit. But the point is, Wednesdays, we call it Weekly Wacky Wednesday. Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. It's a free show. Anybody can connect in. They just go to my Facebook page. So facebook.com/Driscoll Productions. Driscoll is spelled like the strawberries, only no relation. So it's and no money. Driscoll, Driscoll, Driscoll Productions. So facebook.com/Driscoll Productions.
Great. And then in January, that'll continue. It'll just not be Santa. It'll be Kevin. Kevin, I'm going to go ahead and let you take us away and entertain us to your heart's content.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. Okay. Quiet. That's Jerry. He thinks I'm talking too much. Okay, let me bring up Jerry. Jerry, come on. Jerry, come on up, Jerry.
Hey!
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf? This is my elf puppet, Jerry.
Hey! You look ridiculous. Get a haircut.
I can't get a haircut.
Why?
I can't afford it. I have a son in college.
Still?
Yeah, he's still in college.
Why?
Well, he wants to be an anesthesiologist.
Oh, like you?
No, I'm a ventriloquist. He wants to be an anesthesiologist.
Yeah.
An anesthesiologist puts people to sleep.
Yeah, I know. You look like a girl.
The other puppet did that joke already. I have a beard.
I know, you look like an ugly girl.
Okay, all right.
Hey. He's just a hick, He's just a hick.
Well, he's right. I mean, I mentioned that I grew up in Nebraska.
Tiny town.
Right, it was a very tiny town, but it was a population of 236 people.
Yeah?
Right, it was small, but, we even had a zoo.
Had?
Yeah, we had to close the zoo.
You had to close the zoo? Why? The chicken died? Let's sing a song.
Want to sing a song?
Yeah.
What song do you want to sing?
I want to sing that song, what is that song? The No Lily Zone song. Can I sing that song?
Yeah, you can. Let me bring up the music so we'll bring up the song. We have a song called "The No Bully Zone," and it was written by this guy called Kevin Driscoll. And
who's he?
I don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, all right, okay. So I'm gonna sing this song called what is it called?
Called "No Bully Zone." Okay, you want to sing it? And maybe I'll play tambourine, and we'll make it more like a Christmas song or holiday song. Is that okay?
Yeah, all right, okay. Bye.
Okay. All right, Jerry. So we'll play the song.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, all right. Okay, Jerry.
Yeah.
You notice I'm playing bass drum with my right foot?
Yeah.
And hi-hat with my left foot?
Yeah.
And I can also play piano with my left hand. You want to sing? Ready?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. 1, 2. This is a lovely zone. This is a lovely zone.
Stop it. You can't sing that long. No! What? No! Oh, but you can't keep saying that note forever. You have to end the song. I can't understand you. Okay, I got to take his gig. I can't understand him. He's good.
Don't do that again. Go get Doug. Go get Doug.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to bring up Doug the talking dog.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll come back later.
Yeah. Okay. I got to tinkle.
You have to tinkle?
Yeah.
Right now during the show, you have to tinkle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you come back maybe later?
Yeah.
Okay. He has to go tinkle. So I'll put Jerry back down, and I'll bring up Doug the talking dog. Now, Doug the talking dog. When we perform, or when we used to perform live with children, I would have to remind the children that Doug the talking dog will not bite children. He only bites mommies and daddies. So we'll bring up Doug. Okay, Doug, you want to come on up? Okay, Doug. Doug. Lori's smiling. You know why she's smiling? Yeah, I'm naked. You're naked? Yeah. Elvis! No, please not that. Elvis! Okay. I'm sorry. He has this one joke that he does. He does this impersonation of Elvis Presley. Yeah. Okay. So, but the people need to be able to see you. Can they? I'll bring up a little stand, maybe like this. We also on Wednesdays we encourage the children to play along with anything like a pot or a pan or something. And can you demonstrate? Can you hold a spoon? No, please. All right. Okay. So like anything they have at home, like a water bottle, you can make sounds, or anything you hit, shake or scrape to make sound, and something like a pot or a pan. Yeah. So can you hold the spoon? No, please. All right. So they can play along with us, and they can use anything that they hit, shake, or scrape to make sound. So Doug, I want you to. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. He wants to do this impersonation of Elvis Presley. Okay. So I'll count to 3. You do impersonation of Elvis. Yeah. Okay, ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. And I have to remind the children, Elvis Presley was a singer that died a long time ago. I think it was August 16th, 1977. Yeah. So you're gonna sing Hound Dog? No, not yet. Not yet? No. Elvis! Okay, all right, okay. Okay, Doug's impersonation of Elvis Presley, the singer that died a long time ago. Ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Doug, even Lori's laughing. She got the joke. Doug, get up. I'm dead. Doug, get up. I'm dead. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, Doug. Doug, I got fired. What? I got fired. You got fired? Yeah. I didn't even know you had a job. Where was your job? Walmart. You had a job at Walmart? Yeah. What was your job at Walmart? Greeter. You were the greeter at Walmart. Yeah. Well, that doesn't sound like a very hard job. All you have to do is say, hello, welcome to Walmart. Yeah. Did you say hello, welcome to Walmart? Yeah. Did you say something else that got you fired? Doug, what did you say? I said, welcome to Walmart. Get your junk and get out. That's probably why they got you. That's probably why you got fired. Yeah, I got fired again. You had another job? Yeah. You had another job? Yeah. What was your other job? Doug, what? Are you too embarrassed to tell the people? Whisper in my ear. Tell me. Really? Really? Oh, well, he was a babysitter, and the parents fired him for feeding the children crackers. Wait a minute. Crackers? Oh. You were a babysitter, and the parents fired you for feeding the children crackers. Yeah. Doug, that doesn't make much sense. What kind of crackers were they? Firecrackers. Oh, I like that joke. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. So, Doug, I understand you can you can fly. You told me you can fly? Yeah. I didn't know that dogs could fly. Most dogs can't fly. Most dogs can't talk. That's true. Okay, so how high can you fly? I don't know. How high can you throw me? Doug, yeah. I can play piano. You can play piano too? Yeah. You can play piano. Yeah. Okay, demonstrate. Show people how you can play piano. Doug, I don't think that's very good. I know. I like it. Okay. All right. So this is Doug the talking dog. So Doug, yeah. Oh, it's a thing in the sky. Oh, the thing we saw yesterday? Yeah. Oh, the hot air balloon. Yeah. Yeah. What do you mean? How does it work? Well, a hot air balloon is a device that is filled with hot air. And when you fill the device with hot air, it naturally rises. Oh. What are you looking for? Doug, what's the matter? What are you looking? What's the matter? What's holding you down? Doug, I've taken a lot from you over the years. Yeah, you kept every cent. I didn't keep every cent. And that was a joke originally by Edgar Bergen, right? Yeah. Okay, so Doug, I want to bring up one of my other puppets. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay, so I'll bring up one of my other puppets now. Yeah. Oh, and you'll go down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So Doug's gonna go down, and I want to bring up another puppet, but this is a puppet that you can make. Now it depends. I think. Oh yeah. Okay. You can see it. So it says Alzheimer's. All right. So you can read it on Facebook Live. I have to write it backwards because Facebook Live flips the image. I didn't know that the first show. That's why it was called April Fools. But so Alzheimer's. So we'll make this into a puppet. And when you have a puppet, you need to have something that will help you change your voice. So we'll think of a name for a male puppet. A male puppet. It starts with A, so maybe, I don't know, maybe Andy or Andrew. So we'll write Andrew here. So ANDREW. So this is Andrew Alzheimer's. And what I'm going to do is make this into a puppet. So we'll put little eyes here and maybe a mouth down here. And then I want to draw in some eyes here, little round circles here like that. And then I want to add in a nose. And when I ask the children, I ask them, do you want a red nose or a green nose? And sometimes they say red nose. So today we'll use a red nose, and I'll put in a red nose for Andrew Alzheimer's here and fill that in. And then I'll see if I can bring up another song here. And this will be a song called Well, what I want you to do is to help me change the words. So now we don't want to violate copyright laws, so we change the words. So we change the words. So instead of Willie the red-nosed, instead of Andrew instead of Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, it's going to be Andrew the red-nosed whiteboard, because this is Andrew. Okay, so this is Andrew Alzheimer's, and he's going to be. Wait, Lori, what's the matter? Lori, why are you laughing?
Well, I am just a little shocked there that could happen.
What could happen? I don't understand. What?
Well, that those eyes are moving on a whiteboard. I didn't see that one coming.
The eyes can't move, Lori.
But they're moving. They're moving, Santa.
Oh, I guess you're right. Now I won't do it 3 times because you're an adult. But if you're maybe Andrew. So Andrew, maybe if you can move your eyes, can you talk, Andrew? Can you talk? Can you say something? Hi. Song. Okay. All right. So Andrew wants to sing a song. So we'll bring up, and you can sing along with me. The words are Andrew the red-nosed whiteboard. Okay. Want to sing, Andrew? Now, can you sing? No. Can I sing and you can add some things at the same time? Okay. Red-nosed whiteboard had a very shiny nose. Yeah. And if you ever saw it, yeah, you would even say it glows. Yeah. All of the other whiteboards used to laugh and call him names. Yeah. They never let poor Andrew join in any whiteboard games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, yeah, well, Andrew, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Yeah, and all the whiteboards loved him. Yeah, as he shouted out with glee, glee. Andrew, the red-nosed whiteboard, you'll go down in history. Yeah, you stink. I'm starting to sweat. I sweat every performance. He complains that I sweat. So when he complains like that, to fix that, I just erase his nose like that. Okay, now you don't stink. Okay. Can I erase your eyes? Andrew, can I erase your eyes? Yeah. Yeah, erase your eyes like that. Like that? Yeah. Knock, knock. Oh, no, not that. Not that again. Knock, knock. I'm sorry. He has this one joke that he does. Just humor him. Knock, knock. Who's there? I don't know. I can't see. Okay. All right. So we'll put this down. I'm gonna erase Andrew and we'll erase Alzheimer's here and erase the whole board here and get rid of the mouth here and put the magic whiteboard down, and so we'll put the board over here, and we'll put it down like that, and so we'll have Andrew. Now, all right, so we have Andrew, and now I do want to have a special guest come up. This is a special guest of mine singing a special song, and his name is Greg the Green Monster. Now, if you're from Boston, you probably know that the Green Monster is a wall in Fenway Park. Of course, this year there's no fans in Fenway Park, so this may be the closest you get to seeing the Green Monster. So let me bring up Boston's Greg the Green Monster, and I'll see if I can find him here. Okay, all right. So I'll bring up the song. Okay, this is Boston's Greg the Green Monster. Okay, Greg, can you take off your mask? Nice singing voice. Coronavirus Blues with Boston's Greg the Green Monster. The original song by that guy named Kevin.
Coronavirus Blues.
Pretty good.
Tell me, where can we go? What can we do? The coronavirus blues.
we don't got it.
You got it.
No, Lori doesn't have it either.
We got it.
No, I don't think we have it.
The coronavirus blues. Should we run? Should we hide? Should we stay inside? Where can we go? What can we do? The coronavirus blues. Where can we go?
I don't know.
What can we do?
I don't know.
Coronavirus blues. Where can we go? What can we do? The coronavirus blues.
Pretty good, Greg. Okay. Pretty good singing voice. Much better than some of your associates there. I want to also show boys and girls and anyone that happens to be watching the show, if you're a grandparent or a caregiver, you can teach the grandchildren or the little children to make a puppet with their hand. So if you just take out your hand and put a dot for each eye like that, and then if you change your voice so it looks like sounds like a male, you change your voice for a male. Can you change your voice? Yeah. Okay, so you put 2 dots in that, and then if you wanted to make it to a female, you change your voice and try to make it higher, because females typically have a higher pitched voice. Put it like that, and then change your voice so it's higher. And try not to move your lips again, and just raise your voice. Hi. Okay. So then if you want to get fancy, you can add some music. And I have another song called My Santa, so we'll bring up the music for that. And I want to bring up my puppet here that is, well, you can see, just that's a dolly. So you add googly eyes. I'm doing this with my left hand. I usually do it with my right hand. So you just add some. And then add. So this is Harriet the hand puppet. This will be Harriet. Okay. Oh, Harriet, looks like you lost a shoe.
No, I found one.
Oh, you found one?
Yeah. Santa Claus, you know I have flaws, but I'll be good next year.
You'll be good next year?
Yeah.
That's why they call it live. Okay, you gotta move it over. How's that? Is that better? Is that better?
Santa Claus, you know I have flaws, but I'll be good next year.
So you're gonna be good next year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Harriet, this hasn't worked out too well.
No.
Next time you have to be better prepared.
No, you do.
No, you better be better prepared.
No, I think they know it's you.
Maybe they did. Okay, so Harriet with the hand puppet. So that was a tribute to Senior Wenceslas. Now, and we have other instruments that we demonstrate to the people that come on Wednesdays, and we show them some of the things. For example, something like the first percussion instruments was probably something called a log drum or a Tahitian toyir. And you can play it with drumsticks or with anything that you have at home. If you have, for example, a couple of chopsticks or something, this is probably the first drum. And so we try to encourage the people to look at indigenous trees in the area, and they would play the song. And then I bring up one of my puppets to help me play the song. And somebody like Doug can come up, and Doug can hold one of the sticks. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's Doug. Doug, can you show me some of the? I can show you some of the other instruments. Doug.
Yeah.
Can you help me?
No.
Please, Doug.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So, another example would be a steel drum. Can you hold it? Can you play, Doug?
Yeah.
Okay. So Doug will play the steel drum. That's Twinkle Twinkle, Doug.
Yeah.
Try it again. That's still Twinkle Twinkle, Doug.
Yeah.
What? I can't understand it. You got a stick in his mouth, so you show the people it's just a steel drum carved out, and it makes musical notes you can control. And there's other drums. For example, this is the Irish boron, and some of the people, if you know your history, the Irish boron was originally in Ireland, obviously. My grandparents were from Cork County, Ireland, and one of my friends went to Ireland and got this drum. It's a frame drum. It only has one head and one stick. You hold the stick? No. Please? All right. Okay, so you're going to get the right stick there. That's the wrong stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then if I muffle it with my hand and back, it changes the sound. Pretty good, Doug. Okay. So you get the idea. You can play a lot of different instruments.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to stop that now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we'll put that down, and I want to bring up another one of my puppets. This is the first time I did ventriloquism was at the Spooky World at Fenway Park in Boston, and there were people that were. They came in with buses. They were from special needs adults with special needs, and I was the clown in the afternoon, and in the evening I was the zombie. I played the part of the zombie with the makeup and everything. But I wanted to do something with the adults, and when I was thinking about it, I thought, well, let me see what I got. So I went up in the attic and I found some McDonald's hand puppets. And that was the first time I used them, and that was the first time I found out that there was this connection that anyone can make with a hand puppet. So this is one of my hand puppets, and it's going to sing "Stomping Around the Christmas Tree." This is one of my Dino the Dinosaur here. So let me bring up Dino the Dinosaur.
Stomping around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where I can't eat. Every dino tries to chomp.
Yeah.
Stomping around the Christmas tree, hear the pterodactyls sing.
Pterodactyls sing?
Later we'll eat some caveman pie and we'll do some caroling.
Eat caveman pie?
You will get a prehistoric feeling when you hear...
When you hear what?
T-Rex roar and let's be jolly. Jack the case with boughs of holly stomping around the Christmas tree. Have a mammoth holiday.
Yeah.
Everyone's dancing merrily in a new Jurassic way.
Pretty good. Okay. All right. So that's Dino the Dinosaur. And I just want to remind folks that you want to keep your distance, social distancing. Try to stay 6 feet apart. I have a pet that I take with me outside to make sure that people stay away from me at least 6 feet, so they don't come up to me. So I just bring out my pet support skunk, and people stay 6 feet away, more than that even. So I bring up. Can you talk? No. Sounds a little like Elmo. No, you do. Okay, so I'll put him over there. I do have other puppets. This is for the children. I'll bring up. It does say. Now you can even see it says Red Sox. This is Red Sox. This is one of my puppets. But he wants to be. I can take off the mask now because we're inside. I can take off the mask because he wants to be Rudolph. because I want to remind the children that Santa will come to the United States on the 24th and 25th, and whatever my schedule was last year is probably going to be the same this year. Is that right? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Okay. So previously the joke was that Santa would have to quarantine for 14 days and he couldn't deliver presents on time, but he will get there. Dr. Fauci has proclaimed that Santa has immunities and he's going to be immune. So we put on his song. Okay, he wants you to. All right, just a song. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll bring up. I wanted to bring up one of my other Doug the Talking Dog. He does his impersonation of Louis Armstrong, and this will be our last song. So we'll have Doug the Talking Dog come up, and we'll see if we can get it with Jerry. Jerry, now Doug's going to do his impersonation of Louis Armstrong. Okay, so let me bring that up here. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay. You guys gonna sing together?
No, you're not that good.
What? He's right.
You're not.
I know. I see trees of green.
Your trees are green, right? Yeah.
Red roses too. I see the moon.
See the moon?
For me and you. Right, for me and you, right.
And I think to myself.
That's my line.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
What a wonderful world. Even with the virus and everything, it's a wonderful world. The vaccine's coming.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Doug.
Skies are blue, Doug. I know. I see skies of blue. Skies are blue, right?
And clouds are white.
And clouds are white. That's right. Bright blessed day. Bright blessed day, right?
Dark sacred night.
And the dark sacred night. Yeah. I'll think to myself. You think to yourself, it's a wonderful world? Yeah.
Wonderful world, Doug. Wonderful world.
Okay. And the next part is the colors of the rainbow. I know, I got it. Ready? Okay, so go ahead. The colors of the rainbow. It's all pretty in the sky.
Yeah.
It's on the faces.
Yeah, the people going by.
Right. I see friends not shaking hands. Social distancing. Right, social distancing. What are they saying? How do you do? But what are they really saying, Doug? They're really saying, I love you. Right.
Yeah, that's right, Doug. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I hear babies cry.
I hear babies cry.
You hear babies cry? Yeah.
I watch them grow.
Watch them grow? Yeah.
They'll learn our score.
Yeah, you'll never know. No, then you. Yeah, right, me. I get it. But it's still a wonderful world, right?
Yeah.
I like that song.
Yeah, it is a wonderful world.
And I think to myself. Think to yourself, it's a wonderful world? Yeah.
It's a wonderful world.
Yeah. You gonna do the part where Louis Armstrong says, oh yeah? Oh yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right, Lori, on behalf of Doug the Talking Dog and Jerry and all of my puppets here at DriscollProductions.com, I want to thank you so much for having us on the show. Have a great holiday. And Happy New Year to everyone. And thank you so much. Bye for now. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And again, you can go to DriscollProductions.com and find out more. And don't forget, on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern and 2 p.m. Eastern time, he is doing free live video streaming on Facebook. So check out his Facebook page. Thanks, everybody. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as
Happy holidays!
Happy holidays. Well, hi, I'm Lori LeBay, and I wanted to tell you about Alzheimer's Speaks, which is another great podcast. You see, my own mother lived with dementia for 30 years, and I felt lost. Did you know every 3 seconds someone in the world is being diagnosed with dementia? Odds are it's going to hit your families too. We want to help you connect to services, products, tools, research, and stories so you can be prepared. Please subscribe to Alzheimer's Speaks on your favorite podcast platform.